Talk to my team so nicely today. Talk to my team so nicely today. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You already know what time it is. It's time for the Chelsea versus Manchester City review. Lateness is greatness. And I ain't even got no apple juice. You know why? Because I'm running out. I'm running out of apple juice. I'm taking too many W's. How am I going to have all this apple juice just constantly on tap? It's not possible. I don't have any apple juice today. You man need to stop giving us W's because I don't have any apple juice left. I'm going to have to go and get some more. Shisha settings. Comeback clutch settings. Alonso doing that clutch work. And by the way, we had about 5 goals ruled out for offside. I don't know what was going on. All this cocky business. You see how I kept it humble? I kept it so humble. And we were blessed. Do you know what I'm saying? We was rewarded. Man kept it so humble. I respected my opposition. I said, we're here to do our thing. We can win, but I respect you. Do you know what I'm saying? You're a good team. You're top of the league. Champions elect. Cool. But don't ever rule out the party poopers. If Chelsea are not winning the title, we are deciding. And if we're not deciding, we are delaying. You thought you was going to have a party today. And I said to you, have some manners. Have some manners. You thought it was going to be a walkover. People are going to start talking about excuses now. Pep made this change. Pep made that change. Best team in the league. Best team in the world. Got a big squad. 50 million on Mendy. Do you know what I'm saying? We've both spent the bag. So don't talk to me about all that nonsense. Aguero's playing. Everybody rates him. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come up with too many excuses now. Do you know what I'm saying? Everybody rotated. We rotated. You rotated. Gilmore played. Do you know what I'm saying? Everybody did a bit of rotation. Fair. You did a bit more rotation than us. But it's just time to just respect. Just respect. Because this team, they just cannot be ruled out of any situation. I keep telling you. And you don't want to listen to me. Talk to my team nicely. Talk to them nicely. We created so many opportunities in that second half. Reece James flashing that ball across the box. Once again, like I said, the anticipation is not great. Do you know what I'm saying? Just a little hair fracture from Timo Werner. Timo Werner was offside so many times today. Nearly got on the end of the crosses again. Nearly this, nearly that, nearly this, nearly that. Must be so frustrating for Reece James. When Hudson-Odoi came on, changed the game. Got himself a goal as well. Again, just his knee offside. Very unlucky with the amount of offsides we had today and the amount of goals that were disallowed. Timo ran through, got a goal. I don't know how many goals were offside at this point. Timo was offside for fun. But what a selection from Thomas Tuchel. And by the way, the chances that they created in the first half were down to individual mistakes. Christensen made a mistake. Do you know what I'm saying? Your penalty, another mistake. Look how many mistakes, individual errors. We don't really make too many individual errors. Apart from that, we was good. Do you know what I'm saying? Second half, we was controlling. We were the ones looking to win the game. We were the ones creating the opportunities. We were the ones on the front foot. Put some respect on my team's name. They're not a bunch of mugs. You man need to start paying some respects. I'm not telling you we're going to win everything, but put some respect on my team's name now because they're not a bunch of joke, man. Do you know what I'm saying? This is a solid outfit. Big game. Everybody's talking about Chelsea's fixture list. I told you, these are the games we want. We want your Man Cities. We want your Leicesters. We don't want West Brom. We don't want Leeds. That's where we struggle. I told you this is a big game team. Big boys, big occasions, big points. Big points. That's what this team's about. And you, man, don't listen. You don't listen. Big up to the Chelsea Massive in the chat. Let me go through some people. Drop Big Steve the link. No. You know why? Because the Oil Boys show is tomorrow night at 10 p.m. And I'll be speaking to Big Steve and Saj. Me, Monster, Saj, and Big Steve tomorrow night. Today, I'm focusing on my team, Chelsea fans. Anita, Dami gonna come in here and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk to the rivals tomorrow. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Give you time to not let your head get too hot. Give you time to reconcile. Give you time to put some respect on my team's name. I'm gonna give you a day. I'm gonna give you 24 hours to pattern yourself up before you come onto this channel. Make sure you're patterned. Make sure you're coming correct. I'm not gonna just start dashing links for you to start coming in making excuses. For you to come and run your mouth. No, I'm gonna give you time. Time cures all pain. Do you know what I'm saying? You got 24 hours for you, man, to put some respect on my team's name. You're going to come correct tomorrow, I promise you. I promise you. Do you know what I'm saying? Drop Saj the link. Nah, Saj is good. We're going to see him tomorrow. Do you know what I'm saying? We'll see him tomorrow. I didn't actually really get his pre-match thoughts too much. I don't know how cocky or confident he was. But on the Big Six show, certain man were telling me we were going to get smashed up and whatnot. My prediction was 2-1 Chelsea. 2-1. And by the way, it could have been more. Let's have that right. Could have scored more goals. But again, final third, whether it's the timing of the run, the decision-making, whatever it may be, they're just a little bit off as per usual. But job done in the end. Do you know what I'm saying? Defensively, we were a little not great in that first half. Do you know what I'm saying? Too many individual errors, too much mucking about. Christensen, you just got to clear that, bro. Don't get bounced off the ball by no Gabriel Jesus again from him. Do you know what I'm saying? But I respect that Man City made changes. I respect that they played a different formation. I respect all these things. But respect my team too. Respect my team. Yeah? That's all I have to say. Respect my team. Respect. Yeah? Matthias. Thank you for the super chat. Matt. Vibes today. Yeah? Tuchel's tricky blues coming for everything next year. Listen, let me tell you something, yeah? When people in the preview were trying to tell me about, oh, we should draw this game or lose this game because we don't want to worry about Champions League. And no, W settings only at all times and nothing less than the best. Do you know what I'm saying? What are you talking about Champions League final? That's a different game. You think I'm less confident for that game because we beat them today? No, I don't do that. We don't do that around here. We have top 4 to secure. Go and get it secured. Arsenal on Wednesday, go and secure it. I think if you win that game, you've basically done it. I think. Depends on the West Ham score. Go and get it done. What's with all this mucking about? Get it done so the last couple games of the season, we don't have to worry. How about that? Do you know what I'm saying? How about that? What are you all thinking all pessimistic and negative and, oh, we should do this mind-boggling thing where we draw and drop points and don't give them the master plan. Bro, just win. Just win everything, bro. I'm not here to play games. We're in May. What are you talking about trying to do all this psychological shit? Just win everything, bro. Win every single game and that's that. There's no nothing. There's no two ways about it. I'm not on this Mickey Mouse thing. Just win every game. Win every game, and then we won't have no problems. Simple. Life will be so sweet. Why are you trying to get into this psychological warfare with yourself? Man, I'm panicking during the game or before the game. When we should lose, we should draw, and then they won't know what the Champions League final. Just win. Just win everything. Why are we not capable of that? Of course we are. So what's all this extra shit, fam? You man are doing too much. I keep it very simple. W settings only, and anything other than that is a problem. Simple. Then you don't have to stress. You know what I'm saying? Man just keeps it so simple for everybody. Why are we trying to do all this extra fuckery, fam? Just focus on the wins, people. That's it. Arsenal, same thing again. We go again. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna get into the details of the game. I'm just gonna go through some more super chats. Ben, bless up yourselves. Thomas Tuchman on smoke. He's on smoke. You see them ones there where you take out Mount. It was a great team that he picked, a great starting 11. I was really happy with it. Rested Mount, who's been playing a lot of games. He's been playing back to back to back to back. Chilwell, again, another player that's potentially could have got a rest. I think I had him in my team, could have rested him for Arsenal, but apples and oranges. Do you know what I mean? So he rested two key players there. Jorginho came out. I think Billy Gilmour and Kante was always going to be the better blend because you've got a runner and you've got a tackler and a presser and you've got someone who can dictate. So that those two, they match up a little bit better. I think Billy, had some good moments, had some moments where you can see he's learning. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a young boy. It just goes to show that, listen, yes, he's talented, young talented player, but Jorginho, you know what I'm saying, just put some respect on the seniority and what experience comes with. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, Billy Gilmour's very talented, but do you know what I mean? He's still got things to learn. But it's good for him to get the minutes. Good for Livertino to be on the bench as well. I was proud of that. Didn't get any minutes, obviously. He was way too nervy for that. But good to see him in the first team squad. And Hudson-Odoi made a really good impact when he came on. He looked like as if he was hungry. Sterling crying, should have been sent off. Listen, Anthony Taylor, Anthony Taylor, yeah, this guy is an absolute criminal. Let me just make it very clear. It's a criminal act, man. Time and time again, in games where we play, this brother is doing up criminal things. And if I was to get all the evidence and stack it up and make a case, I'm telling you, he's doing life. He's doing life and nothing less. Man is an actual criminal, fam. And I'm not going to get into it too much because we won. But best believe if we didn't win, I would have been on his case. But I'm not going to give him that shine because today we're talking about the mighty Chelsea. But let me tell you right now, in front of a jury, he'd be guilty. He'd be guilty. And I don't want to see his bald head. Do you know what I'm saying? And I can do that because I was bored a couple of weeks ago. I don't want to see his bald head on that pitch again with us. You man need to relegate him to the Championship. The standard of refereeing is a joke. Do you know what I'm saying? Billy the GOAT. You man cannot have me watching that brother referee our game again. You can't. Not for my blood pressure, please. That's all I ask. Mods, make sure you deal with the spam if you can. I don't know what's going on with that kid. man, what a win though, seriously. Great finish from Ziyech, first of all, for that goal. Let's talk about the goals. Ziyech, wonderful finish. Wonderful finish. More of the same. You know, he had another long shot as well. That was a really good save from the goalkeeper. I expect that from Ziyech. He's got range to his shooting. We haven't really seen it in the Chelsea shirt. We've seen a few moments in the semi-final as well, where he got that goal. Werner again setting him up. But we haven't seen any range to his shooting. And Mason Mount's really been the only long-distance shooter. Ziyech has that in his arsenal, so I'd expect to see that from him. Do you know what I'm saying? I think the lineup was really good, man. The front three, I couldn't have really asked for much more. Yes, Werner again, offside a lot, you know, not being as clinical as you want, not really the anticipation from Reece James' crosses, but he caused problems. Again, he's active. Do you know what I'm saying? He's active, and you're going to have to rotate. So I think, like I said on the preview, I think Giroud now, if you really want to give Giroud some minutes, Tammy, I don't know whether it's really going to happen. Against Arsenal, could you really pick a better team to give Giroud minutes? I couldn't. I personally couldn't. At home, against Arsenal, you're trying to tell me Giroud is not the perfect guy for that? Come on. It sounds music to my ears. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how you rotate. Positive vibes, of course, but I want to touch on Pulisic's ineffectiveness in starting games. AC lack of contract rumors. Okay, no more lower standards. People will be back to the top of the crop. Like Dami's 1992 haircut. When it comes to Pulisic, right? Yeah, today he wasn't on it. But like I said, he's very, you know, he has been inconsistent. Now, like I said, he needs what Pulisic needs next season. Because this season he's had his say in the big games. He was great against Real Madrid in the first leg, so it's not every time he starts he's not good, but he is inconsistent. Now, what Pulisic really needs is a full season now, next season. He needs a pre-season. I don't know what's going on internationally for USA, but count him out. Do you know what I'm saying? Just stop all of that. The summer, I need him lying on a lovely, you know, in a lovely pool, on holiday, just relax. Pre-season, do your thing. And then next season, just get through the whole season with no major injuries. Yeah, a couple weeks here, maybe a couple weeks, but that's it. Like, really just fitness. That's the key here. That is the key. And if we can get that right, then we've got something going on. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it wasn't his day today, but I have to say it wasn't a big massive problem. I feel like we had other threats. Do you know what I'm saying? We had other threats. He started against Madrid, he scored. So I'm not going to make this conclusion that, you know, because Pulisic starts, he doesn't play well. That's simply not true. It's not true. Today he wasn't great, but that's not a conclusion we're going to make. Thomas Tuchel was pissed, by the way. Can we talk about that? Thomas Tuchel was pissed when that Sergio Aguero penalty was given. He couldn't make that Zuma sub. I thought that brother was going to go onto the pitch. I was like, see, part of me was like, go onto the pitch and deal with Anthony, innit? Because Anthony Taylor's moving mad. And if you want to go onto the pitch and do a little, you have my blessings, do you know what I'm saying? I'm really not complaining. However, then touchline ban. So I was worried that he might cross the line and go too nuts. But he managed to rein it in, because you know they give you touchline bans and all this stuff. And I was pissed myself. So I couldn't imagine for him as well. Do you know what I'm saying? It looked like he was going to flip the switch. I haven't seen any of the boys' post-match interviews or anything, to be honest, because I set up the stream. But I'm going to look at that. I'm looking forward to that. Mason Mount saw his tweet. Thiago Silva is at home with his wife again, watching the game, living life. Thank you so much for the super chat. Living life with his wife. He was nervous, and he always is, but he was watching the game. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying himself. And like I said in the preview, let him stay home. I think I tweeted this. I didn't think he'd be doing it, but let him watch the game with his wife. Not only so she doesn't call out Timo again publicly, but also because, you know what I'm saying, let him rest. Let him rest, man. Let him rest. How the F did we win that? Listen, do you know how we won that? Because we're Chelsea. And as Tuchel said, this club is about winning. Do you understand what that means? We are here to win. We could have taken the draw, you know, because Leicester dropped points. I mean, they lost. They got slapped up to Newcastle. Last 5 minutes, we're 1-1. And we could have just said to ourselves, well, this is good. It's a good result. We'll just take the ball and we'll pass it around. Watch that last 5 minutes again. Every time Chelsea got the ball, they were coming forward. They only came to win. That's the mentality I'm here for. Nothing else. I'm not here for no draw. I'm not here for no 0-0. I'm not here for no pray. I'm here for only dinner. I'm only here for eating. Eating up everything, bro. Everything that comes on our plate, eat it up. Do you know what I'm saying? Last 5 minutes, they could have said, nah, we're good. They went for the kill. They went to score. They scored a few times offside. They kept attacking. They kept going because they knew they could do it. They knew that they were good enough to go to this ground and win the game. And like I said, I have respect for Man City, but this is not the best Man City team. And even when they're full strength, I understand they make changes. They're not the best City team I've seen. Do you know what I'm saying? They have a few areas where you can get at them. And Champions League final, same again. You go into that game believing you can win. We might not be favourites, you know, they're probably slight favourites, but it's not a massive gulf in quality when you've got someone like Tuchel who's that good tactically. His substitutions affected the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Reece James was really effective down that right-hand side. I thought they really understood from the get-go that Mendy was a Mendy was a liability. Let's keep it a buck. He was a real big liability. And they noticed that very quickly. You're a liability. We're going to keep going down that side. Reece James just kept going and going and going and going and going. And they just kept going for him. They went for the neck. They went for the throat. That's what we do. So when you ask me how did we win that, I keep telling you it's because it's Chelsea Football Club. It's W settings only. People say, well, if you don't expect much, you can't get disappointed. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for that. I'm here for W's. So if we don't win, of course I'll be disappointed. But I'm here for W's. And I know you man are here for W's. That's why we're here together. Do you know what I'm saying? We're here for W's. We're not here for no L's, no draws, nothing. W's. That's it. And we've got it. So it's all good in the hood. Do you know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good, people. Mendy, 50 million. I can't lie to you, yeah? They got the wrong Mendy. They should have got the one from Real Madrid. That was the Mendy to get. I know he didn't play well against us in the second leg, but I promise you, he is a good player. He's definitely better than this Mendy. This brother was overhitting his crosses in the first half and all that stuff. He's just a bit mad. He's a social media manager, innit? Shark team. Hashtag shark team. Do you know what I'm saying? That's his business, man. He's not serious about this thing. He's not serious. He's had a lot of injury issues. It hasn't helped him be consistent at that club. But I noticed from the get-go, when I saw him in the starting lineup, remember Mendy? That's the same Mendy that slipped up when Pulisic had him on a leash, bro, at Stamford Bridge. You remember that goal where he ran in behind and he curled it into the far corner? It was Mendy that was buckling and tripping on the floor. I'm telling you, when I saw Mendy in that starting 11, I said to myself, I was licking my lips. I said, this is dinner time, fam. We're about to eat. We're about to eat so gracefully. We are about to eat and snack like never before. I'm telling you. I saw that brother and I couldn't wait. I could not wait. Here are the statistics. Yeah, they had more shots. We had one shot more on target, 16-12, 4-5. We had slightly more possession, basically 50-50. So obviously the passing will then in turn match up as well. And man, the match. Let me know in the comments, in the chat, who you guys giving man the match? Because again, when we play like this and we get results like this, I'm ready to give man the match to everybody. And also, while you guys are putting that in there, let's talk about Aguero. Because there's two ways to spin this. Either he was trying to be disrespectful to my man Mendy, which you should never do. Majestical Mendy, as I said on Chelsea's channel. Majestical Mendy, magical Mendy. Either he was trying to disrespect my brother, or you are trying to get a move to Chelsea and you decided that was the best course of action. Now, I didn't see you hugging any of our players at the full-time whistle like Eden Hazard. So you've got a way to go in terms of really loving my club. But if that's what kind of fuckery you're on, where you're trying to actually miss penalties on purpose for the move, we can talk, Sergio. You're not going to be first choice. I keep saying this. Like, you would have to replace Giroud. But if that was the plan, we can talk. Because I do like it. It did look nice. It was a nice penalty of yours. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm very happy with that. Especially when everybody's, you know, all the Man City fans have been crying for him to be playing more games, and we want Sergio because obviously the legendary stats and whatnot. I still remember what they did when Lampard scored against us in that Man City shirt. They tried to troll us about legend and all this. I would love nothing more than for Sergio to come and replace Giroud, actually score against them next season, and then we just post legendary status, bro. I will happily have all of that. That's not a problem. Do you know what I mean? So we need to have a communication with Sergio, whether that was on purpose or not. I'm so gassed. Reece, man, the match for me. The chest down to beat Mendy and then whip that ball to Werner was chef's kiss. Mwah! That brother, like I keep saying, he is a chef. Like you said there, he's a chef. He always prepares the meals. He takes care, coriander, spices and whatnot. Creates lovely meals. And then I keep making this reference and I'll make it again. It's the similar scene in any American film. You got a kid and he's rushing on his way to school. Mother, auntie, grandma, whoever it is, has just made the biggest spread. This is Reece James. Biggest breakfast you can think of. Just think of them American films. All of the table covered in food, fruit. Brother, these strikers are just taking a grape. Don't take a grape. Take a plate. That's the new saying around here. Don't take a grape, take a plate. Knife and fork, miss the school bus. He is creating so many opportunities and you, man, are just taking a grape. It's embarrassing. That cross, the many crosses over this season and last, you, man, are doing a disservice. Do you know how many assists he could have had? When I'm trying to back him in debates with rival fans who don't understand the quality of this brother, I need to be able to bring the assists to the table because that's what they care about in the modern game right now. They want the assists. They want the stats. I can't bring it if you brothers don't put the ball in the back of the net. You are doing not only Reece a disservice, but you're doing the whole fan base a disservice when we get into these arguments. Do better. Take a plate and not a grape. That is how I'm going to say it. If I see one more brother miss a cross, it's basically an open goal. Like Sterling had a whole season built upon scoring at the back post for Man City. If Sterling, that season of Sterling with this Reece James, dare I say, even Didier Drogba with Reece James. Oh my God, this brother would be just absolutely shitting out assists, just like this. What are we doing? You man are actually stressing me out, seriously. Oh, what a suggestion. I think, yeah, man, the match maybe has to go to him. Quadruple, we will have bigger trophies. Listen, quadruple, yeah, is nothing. I never talk about that, ever. One, because usually we're not involved in a quadruple. We usually mess up in one of the cup competitions, but also the quadruple is a media thing. They love to push that thing where they'll like start putting pressure on you to do a quadruple. A quadruple is never ever realistic. But if you know what I'm saying, if you can do it, of course you're making history. But I'll never speak about a quadruple because that's not realistic on any brother. Not any team, not our team, not City team, not no team. This is, you know what I'm saying, we got a long way to go for Chelsea. This is not the end. This is the beginning. You know what I'm saying? This is look at the front three age. Look at the age. Timo Werner 24, Pulisic 22, Havertz 21, Mount 22, Hudson-Odoi 20, and you man are talking to me about we ain't even reached our potential, fam. Stop all that nonsense. Crazy. You man are nuts. We ain't even here yet. Do you know what I'm saying? We are not even here. I'm so gassed. Yeah. I think I read this one already. Yeah, I did, yeah. Man's too gassed. You know what I'm saying? I'm too gassed. I'll read them out twice. Take a plate and not a grape. I should have titled the video that. But I don't know if it would do well in the algorithm. Take a plate and not a grape. I'm telling you that now. That's the new saying. Any other, I swear to God, yeah, anybody steals that, I will find you. That's a really good one. Let's be real. That's a really, like, that was one of my best. Don't take that. I will have words. Reece James starts the final. By the way, he still makes the bus. Well, listen, like I said, we can't really talk about the final starting lineup. You want to know why? Is he 24 or 25? Okay, maybe he's 25, but I thought he was 24. Anyway, point is he's young. We can't talk about the final lineup because we're not at the final yet. We've got Arsenal next, and injuries or loss of form, suspend. You know, you never know what's going to happen. So you can't really look at that yet. But what I can look at is a new person on the show. What I can look at is W settings only. What I can look at is the man that got quoted like 20 times in 1 minute trying to disrespect Shisha. But he managed to cover his ground and he's here to apologize once again, surely. Dami, how are you doing, my brother? Welcome into the cut. Oh, wait. Let me not welcome him yet because he's here. Come on.
Hakim the Morocco Shisha Wizards yet, blood. You know everyone's there. You can't okay, blood. It's not possible. I don't miss. You understand? I cannot miss, fam. It is impossible for me to miss. That the grand dam in the building to save Matisse's dodgy Wi-Fi, fam. If you watch yourself on the other end, from your Wi-Fi is moving hella mad. You're lucky Chelsea won today, blood. Let me tell you that right now. Because listen, I'm on gas settings, blood. W settings. You can't cancel me, fam. You understand? You cannot cancel me. People asking for the Alonso dance. I saw Matisse and I getting clipped on Instagram, so we're not doing that again. Well, listen, we're out here, fam. You know them ones, fam. Hakim the Morocco, I never doubted him, blood. I always knew he was going to be successful at this club. I knew he was a big game player, fam. I knew he was going to consistently score in the big games. You can't tell me otherwise. I'm coming from Hakim's yes, fam. I never cancel. Even see, man, them are sending these super chats. Felix, yeah, fam. I knew, fam. I knew already, blood. There's not, you don't need to do this. You know what I'm saying? One is saying, Matisse, can I read this out,
bro?
Matisse, your internet is moving the big mad. Let me read this out.
I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. I thought your Twitter career was over. It was looking real mad. It was looking real sticky, icky in the dunya for you. I'm not gonna lie. I've stopped tweeting during the game because I've learned now. You see this team, yeah, will make you look stupid hella quick. Like they'll make you look stupid very quickly. So I do my halftime tweet. I might tweet if we score, and that's about it. I'm just living life now. I'm just enjoying the game. I used to tweet a lot during the game when I was frustrated and we were doing badly and I needed to vent my frustration. Now I have a glass of water. I sit down in front of my TV and I just look and I love. I look and I love. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful shit.
I don't care, fam, because I can recover, blood. My recovery game is on point, fam. You can't cancel me. You cannot cancel me, blood. You understand?
Don't dare them to. Don't dare them to, yeah? Because the people always have power. Remember on your stream where you was like,
I'm daring them to.
Likes, and they just changed that shit real quick.
Like, I know how to sleep out of situations like that, fam. 20 quid to walk.
All right.
But not keeping it real. Keeping it real, dude. For real.
Talk to me, yeah? Talk to me about that performance. Who are the brothers that you are most impressed with? Because, listen, I really, it's very hard for me to single out people because I thought, Ziyech, again, really good finish for that goal. Loved it. I loved Alonso's goal. I loved Timo Werner having a competition with Morata, how many times we can be offside, trying to set new records and whatnot. I loved Reece James. I loved Hudson-Odoi's impact. Christensen did a madness in that first half, but he recovered. Mendy, they tried to take the mick out of him and it didn't work. Who talk to me? Like, what are you thinking right now with that game, man? Like, what are you impressed with? Because did you expect us to win this match?
Matisse, that game started out dead, fam. On God, we can't even lie.
It did. Yeah.
Started out so dead. Honestly, I put a tweet, fam. I had like 50 likes in 10 minutes. It shows you how dead the tier was that time, fam. Nobody was on there, bro, because the game was stinking of piss. You know them ones. The City, I don't know what happened in that 30 seconds, that 1 minute to 2 minute mark. City, honestly, if not for Aguero, you don't have juice like Hazard, blood, for starters. You don't have that kind of juice, fam. You understand? You're not on the same level as my king, Etihad. Be sure to maintain your lane for that. Listen, the situation that occurred there at the Etihad today just keeps on telling me that Tuchel, the way he has drilled the winner's mentality into these brothers in short space, man, it is next level, fam. Honest to God, it is next level. I saw a tweet,
bro. He wants to turn us into a winning machine.
Yes, into a winning machine, fam. I saw a tweet about somebody saying that Marina, she don't even hang around Cobham no more. All she does is come in every 1 or 2 days during the week. And she lets Tuchel take it because he's a winner, fam. I saw Gilmore, I saw Kante, I was ready to take a draw. Obviously, we shit out there at the end, but that is what Chelsea has always been about. That is what our football club is. The fact that we scraped a W against City in the Premier. Do you know how many things? I don't think it wasn't
even a scrape. Let me keep it $100. It wasn't even a scrape. That second half, we looked like we were going to score for most of it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's not even that. Matisse, it's not even that. My thing is, it's not only the fact that we won, innit? It's not the fact that we won. See, we won on so many fronts. We won because we rested a lot of important players. We won because we didn't give any tactics away. We won because we leapfrogged Leicester on the table. We won because we gained that point. There were so many W's today. Gilmore playing, Callum playing, so many W's, bro, all over the shop. And Matisse, honestly, your Wi-Fi is moving hella mad, fam. Jesus Christ. I don't think you understand how bad it is right now. You're framing like this, bro. Can you hear me? Can you even hear me?
Yeah, I can.
I couldn't hear you, bro. But now, Matisse, you catch where I'm coming from, fam. Honestly, every single point in that team, there were so many W's today. You saw the performance that we got from Billy Gilmore in the middle of the park. Do you know where I'm coming from? Timo Werner, I mean, Broski was born offside, but Bumbukla. I mean, we'll allow him in it. Do you know
what it is? Yeah, he's so quick. You'd think to yourself, maybe you can just hang back a bit. Do you know what I mean? You're very quick, bro. Like you don't have to be so ahead of the curve. Like legitly, don't be ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? It's mad.
Oh, Matisse,
I need some respect for my boy's name. You know who I'm talking about. Never stops running, always offside, misses chances, but always come through. Do you know what? Yeah, I have to say, as much as he does vex me, because I don't know what's going on with that brother in terms of his final actions, in front of goal or just anticipation in the box. Same issue we have with Tammy. But do you know what it is with him? He's like Vardy, but not clinical. And what I mean by that is that he's just a pest. Like, he's got bare things to fix. Don't get it twisted. He's got bare things he needs to fix technically. But he's just annoying. Like, no matter how badly he's playing in front of goal, he's constantly annoying people. He's just like that little guy that's just up to like your thigh, and he's just constantly just tugging at you, just like a little brother or sister. He's just annoying. That's what he is. He's just a pest. And with someone like that, you just end up having chances. Like there's no, like with that kind of pace, you just have chances. You just like, if he was onside, look how many goal scoring opportunities we would have had if he was onside. He scored, rounded the goalkeeper, offside. Like the amount of opportunities he could have had, but he's just slightly offside. He just needs to time that run a bit better, just a lot better. Just needs to time that run, and then it's with God. That's what I'm saying. Because the finishing is not always there.
Oh my God.
Let me try to change the subject real quick, Matthias. Really appreciate the super chats. I'm trying to get through them because things with StreamYard, if I don't quickly go through, I'll just lose them forever. Timo is so good, but not bored offside. He's one of them brothers, well, he will just frustrate you, but you kind of have to love him. But at the same time, you can end up hating him. He's just one of them guys. Do you know what I'm saying? You're just gonna have to accept that. Just gonna have to accept that. Top 3 should be the aim, and I've said that a lot because I think 4th place was always, if Arsenal had won the Europa League or whatever, it could have been a problem. Obviously, that's not a problem now because good evening and whatnot. But
good evening. Tonight is a good evening. It's a very good evening.
It's a good evening. However, I still want top 3. I wanted top 2. I wanted. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's not going to happen. But get top 3. Do you know what I'm saying? Leicester the other day, they were looking mad against Newcastle, making bare individual mistakes, giving away goals for fun. Callum Wilson doing up party things. Now, are they going to be like that in the cup final? No idea. Probably not. But I'm backing us in the cup final, 100%.
Bro, the cup final is in the bag.
And bro, do you know what? Let me just tell you something, because we spoke about this a few, maybe a couple months ago with Anita about the depth in this squad, the amount of depth that we have. Let me go to that bench. Kepa.
Yeah.
By the way, Kepa's doing all right at the moment. Keeping clean sheets. Jorginho, Tammy Abraham, Zuma, Giroud, Hudson-Odoi, Kai Havertz, Emerson, and obviously the young boy as well. Vincentio. I don't know. Valenciano. What's his first name?
You're read.
I love him. I'm playing. But no Mason Mount, no Chilwell, no Kova, no Kovacic. That's three. That's 3 key players. Is there any, no Thiago Silva? No Thiago Silva? No Thiago Silva as well? That's 4 key players. And you trying to tell, do you know how much depth we have? But we spoke about this when Lampard was here. This squad is bloated. We've got so much depth. So to challenge on multiple fronts, you can't tell me it's not possible.
But then
we
again,
have almost probably the best depth to do so, apart from maybe
Man City. Matisse, the thing is like that thing our parents used to tell us when we grew up. With great power comes great responsibility. Do you know what I'm saying? That power we have, that depth we have, is only we can only like utilize that.
Someone said, "Don't violate." It's like when you're older. It's like when your older brother, yeah, just violates you, but it's love. Do you know what I'm saying? Spoons, knives, and forks. I violate them because I love them, innit? They're young. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's true, but my thing is like Lampard. And once again, I don't want this to be. I don't want to drag.
Yeah, don't even bring it. Don't even say his name.
I'm not bringing his name, but my thing is like Tuchel is fully in his bag to be able to utilize each and every one of those players. So the amount, Matisse, if you this lineup, honestly, once again, I don't think it's a common trend, isn't it? That's why I didn't say anything on the lineup. Tuchel, when we dropped that lineup, everybody thought we're done out, blood. Let's keep it.
Nope.
No,
let me read. See what I'm saying? You man just never learn. How many times I have to tell you to stop judging the lineups? You just don't listen.
A lot of people on Twitter felt like we were done now. Do you know I'm coming from? They felt like Gilmore in midfield, all sorts of different people. But listen, Tuchel don't, like I said in my match review on my channel that just came out, he does not miss, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't miss. Obviously, game started off a bit iffy and sticky, but did you see how Matisse? Can you see the difference when we came out in the second half? That is a manager who absolutely patterned them properly in the changing room. You can tell that Tuchel. Did you see how angry he was in the first half? Obviously, I'm guessing to also talk about Anthony Taylor very soon. But did you see how smoke he was on?
Like, you guys have got to understand. No matter what lineup is picked, you have to back it. I can't keep warning you. You have to back the lineups, fam. Every single time he picks the team, just back it. Keep your negativity inside because you're gonna look stupid at this point. You really are. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, let's just be real here. How many times are we gonna do this before man them learn? The lineup this looking a bit meaty and that, bro. He knows what he's doing. I keep telling you, man. I don't like. Do you know what? Yeah. Tactically, you can't even talk to him. Like, nobody can talk to this guy tactically. It's not possible.
Yeah.
It's not even Sarri sometimes was so rigid that he just didn't make changes to the 11 and wasn't flexible. So you could get at him a little bit. Lampard, you could get at him. Do you know what I'm saying? You could get at Sarri because he wasn't flexible and he's like very much his way, but he wouldn't adapt. Tuchel is flexible. He go pragmatic. He go progressive. He go youth. He go experience. He go home, he go bed, he go sleep, he live life. You can't question this brother right now. So whenever that lineup drops, I just say, beautiful, brilliant, extraordinary, outrageous, visionary,
you know,
ahead of the curve,
ahead of the
masterclass.
See, like I keep telling people, that Snoop Dogg video has never applied to somebody so strongly in life. Like, that motherfucker don't miss. He's too fucking good. He don't miss, bro.
By the way,
in the heat of battle, he doesn't miss. In the heat of controversy, he doesn't miss. He don't miss, fam. Do you know them ones? He never misses. He cannot miss. Bombo club.
Bro,
please.
Let's keep it a buck. Do you know what I'm saying? He is a top manager. I don't mean to be arrogant, but we have a top manager.
Not even just the top manager. See, Matisse, it's not even just the management skills. As a human being, blood, he's intelligent. You can see. You know the ones. You know Matisse, yeah. You know there's good tactically, but this guy, when he speaks, you know he's an intelligent human being. Yeah. Honestly, if this guy came into my lecture and displaced my lecture, I'd probably still listen. You know them ones, fam. I don't care, blood. If this guy came in to teach me physics or software engineering, I would actually listen because I feel like he's that smart. He doesn't miss.
He's just, bro. He's just intelligent, and that's it. Like, man's not gonna question you for no reason. Do you know what I'm saying? There's just no point. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, and if he gets it wrong, we've already seen he'll take responsibility and learn from it. So there's nothing to complain about. Someone said, "Wallahi, we have to humiliate Arsenal. It's personal." Listen, it's always personal with Arsenal. It's always personal. We have to go out there and get the dub because we saw what happened last time at the Emirates. Obviously, in my preview, I was talking like we can play anybody. No, we can't. We need to go out there and play a team that's fully fit, but also strong. Go and get the W. Because if we beat Arsenal, I'm going to check the league table, but I'm pretty sure that basically confirms top 4. Let me go and take a look.
I believe so as well. Yeah.
I believe so. You know,
I mean, United, people are saying that we're 3 points behind them, but they've got 2 games in hand.
They got 2 games in hand. Listen. Second, like if I'm being honest to you, second and third don't actually make a difference. Fourth was at risk if one of the other teams outside the top 4 won a European trophy or whatever. Like, obviously, I want to get second, but it's not realistic because they do have 2 games in hand.
I think it relies on West Ham's game. If West Ham,
let's just secure 4th in it first. Like, do you know why I say not worry about second? Because they've got 4 wins out of their last 5. We've got 4 wins out of our last 5. So they're on form. We're on form. If we secure top 4, do you want to put energy in the team in the last couple of games into finishing second, or do you want to look after some brothers for the final? It's up to you. I mean,
them again, it's not even about the energy. It's about Tuchel can experiment in those last games, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? He can try and funky formation. Maybe he wants to try something. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's no point changing formation. You know what formation you're playing in the final.
Try something funky. Do you know what I'm saying? You can experiment. He can give. And now you go. Tammy Abraham can play those games. Do you know what I'm saying? Get them kind of man involved. Callum can get some games at the end of the season. Those are the sort of people that we're talking about. But I want us to sort our top 4 first. None of this top 2 talk. Do you know what I'm saying? Top 3 is something. You know what I'm saying? When he's trying to do maths, that's going to take a while.
But, no, don't try. I'll kick you off. I'll just bring in Anita. We're 6 points behind them. Yeah, we're 6 points ahead of them with a game played more. So, look, I'm not, like I said, I'm not in the business of relying on results. Let's just focus on us. We got Arsenal next. Collect the W and see where that leaves us. We got Leicester after that in the FA Cup. At least in that FA Cup weekend, we know we're still in the top 4 at the end of it. That's the key here.
I'm funny. We got Leicester a few days after that as well.
Huh?
We got Leicester.
Then literally Leicester's midweek again, and then Aston Villa, and then the season's done. So
the season is finished, lad.
Yeah, season's nearly done, bro. Season's nearly done. Rely, you have to humiliate Arsenal. Yeah, we already seen that one. Big up yourself, Ahmed. Thank you so much for the super chat, bro. Big up to Sam. Is it Samo? Yeah, Samo as well. Sammy. Big up to you, bro. Let's see. You man are loving life in the chat. That's what success stinks of. Well, actually, there's no success yet. We need to get the trophy. Felix says, Reece James on flames, driving with the ball like we always wanted. 100%. Hudson-Odoi, the way that who did he skip round? Was it Mendy on the? Oh yeah, he took Mendy to school. Oh my goodness! It was that moment.
He walked Mendy in the park. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
He was walking Mendy in the park like he didn't mean nothing, blood. Do you know where I'm coming from? That's what it looked like. It looked like, you know, your mom takes you out and you want to go and play around. That's what he did with Mendy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Violation. Bro.
He showed levels, fam. The police might come to his doorstep, fam, to ask some questions for interrogation because that wasn't meant to be seen in the public eye. Do you know where I'm coming from? He was on smoke, bro. He was on serious smoke. Honestly, he was serious. Fam, everybody today in that second half, the way they turned up, because like I said, the first half was a bit sluggish, was a bit slow, it was a bit all over the place. Then Man City, if they got that penalty, fam, you saw my tweet as well. The one you put
I saw your tweet. Yeah, you had to delete that so fast.
Yeah, fam, that was so rapid, blood. You know, I'm coming from, it was hella rapid. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? But this Chelsea team, the gift that keeps on giving. That's what Chelsea are right now. The gift that just keeps on giving. Can Pep adapt to our tactics for the third time? Listen. We didn't show them nothing today. We didn't show nothing. Yeah, we didn't show nothing today.
We didn't show nothing. What you guys need to see, is this team is very adaptable and flexible. If you play Kai Havertz up front, it's different to whether you play Timo Werner up front. If you play Mason Mount, he can drop into the 2, or you can play attacking midfielders. You could play Aspilicueta, you could play Reece James. You know what they give you. How are you going to read us?
There are a lot of dynamics. You know
Too many dynamics involved. And Tuchel has already said, I think, was it the Real Madrid game where he altercated a few instructions just when he found out they were changing formation? He can make changes on the fly. If things have to change, it's not a problem. Do you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is we can get the job done, people. Do you know what I'm saying? We can get the job done. When you've got a manager that good, and I've always wanted this. I've wanted the manager to be the most important person in the squad. Thomas Tuchel is Chelsea's best signing of the season.
100.
Done.
Facts.
Nobody else. There we don't have to have no discussion because everybody's like, is it Mendy? Is it Chilwell? Cool. I've ended the debate now. Thomas Tuchel's the best signing. He signed on the dotted line. He's new. He's the best new signing. Done. End of discussion. End of debate, bro. I want the manager to be the most important person in the building, because when they are, you look at Pep, most important person at Man City. There's no player in that squad that can talk to Pep. There's no player in that Liverpool squad that can talk to Klopp. That's the way football should be, and that's the way it's going. Too much time in the past, managers at this club are getting disrespected, getting hang out to dry, getting, do you know what I'm saying, taken over by the dressing room. You ain't taking over this dressing room. I need Tuchel to be that guy that you can't dethrone. He's the one that calls the shots, not you, him. If you're not listening, get out. That's how I want it to be. The man that leads the team and decides the team is the person that is untouchable. That's what I want. So long may it continue, because at last we've got someone who ticks enough boxes where they have the potential.
Enough. All
the boxes.
He ticks every box in that book. Any book or anything from, he ticks every single box, lad.
To the point where to the point where he actually has the potential to be here, hopefully long term. Now, it's Chelsea Football Club, so let me not give that the kiss of death. I'm sure we'll find a way to sack him prematurely for no reason. However, he has the potential. I
feel like we've been here before.
Yeah, we've been here before, innit? So don't get too emotionally attached, people. TT made Pep react to his changes. Tick tactics, 100%. Cake. Layers of cake on Tuchel. Trust.
You know what I'm saying?
Unbelievable, bro.
Thick teeth.
Unbelievable.
Innit, bro?
Thick teeth. Don't even start that. Don't even start that, please.
Let's get thick teeth going on in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Thick teeth, Thomas Tuchel's thick tactics and that. That's what I did. Now, nuts, bro. Today, it's one of them ones where, like, I don't know about you, but once again, I feel like I keep saying the same thing. When we were watching, weren't you like semi-bored in that first half? To the last
I was a little bit. But you know what it is with this team, yeah? Because I now know that tactically we're not stagnant and we're unpredictable, I do enjoy, even though it's boring, that first half was boring, I can't lie to you. But I do enjoy not knowing what's going to happen next with the unknown. Like, he could change things and then suddenly it becomes different. Do you know what I'm saying? And I knew...
Matisse.
Yeah, I knew the whole game wouldn't be like that. So whatever he said to him at half-time clearly worked, because the performance in the first half in comparison to the performance of the second half was night and day. Like, it was like completely two different performances. And by the way, that's the first time we've gone behind, come back to win under Thomas Tuchel. That is big.
That's a big one.
That's big.
That is
because remember what I said a few weeks ago when I said we haven't come from behind and won, mainly because we don't usually go behind, but we haven't had that experience of, and that is huge for this team under Thomas Tuchel. Make no mistake, in that changing room, the fact that they went a goal down and came from behind to win, that is huge, because they haven't done that. They drew it against Southampton and that was it. Like, but I've done enough talking. Let me just read out a couple of super chats and then I've got special announcement. It's always special. It's always special.
The Queen. Big up.
Too annoyed with ZS to be bored in first. I don't get that quite, Kevin.
Don't you understand? Okay, let me explain, because obviously Kevin was under my tweets as well.
Oh, okay, right.
The first half, you see, honestly, it's just that he scored, didn't it? If not, that tweet was staying up, blood.
Yeah, no, trust. Yeah, like, because he was frustrating in that first half.
He was frustrating. You see how many times he tried to use his left foot in swinger thing. And
I get him now. Yeah,
you know, the thing is, Kevin said this to me as well when I tweeted. He said, because obviously the Queen is coming in, that she's going to be quite frustrated when she starts talking about ZH because he's good. And there's not much I can really say to that. But it was frustrating in the first half. Do you know what I'm coming from?
Like, if you analyze the performance, first half he was not good enough. Like, first half he was not playing great. And what I ask of him is similar to what I ask of Bruno Fernandes. Although they have different playing styles, they have similar things where they can frustrate you, they can give the ball away. But if you're going to do that, you need to be putting in the GA. Like, you got to be stat.
Impact is the same. Do you know? Meant to both do something. And once again, she did what it was meant to do. He's scoring in the big games, isn't it? That is very important. Let's not forget that a lot of teams don't have the ability to score in big games, and Ziyech has been doing it. And I can't really do too much. And
listen, it's time for the Queen's speech. It's time for the Queen's speech. Y'all
She's arrived.
On On time in prime time is Anita. There we go.
You guys are ridiculous. Like I can't even do.
We like to pick you up, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Thank you. No, I'm so tired today. I totally lost track of time, man. I'm so late. Sorry, guys. But I did want to do one thing, and I wanted to shame the granddam. I wanted to shame him. I wanted to shame you today. You're lucky I don't have the physical energy to shame you today, because the shaming that I would have shamed with you today, ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Oh God!
You're lucky. I've been hearing you big up Ziyech, so it's fine. I'm gonna leave it for another day. Just don't disrespect me.
How shameless I was in my video.
Yeah.
I can imagine you must have been so shameless.
I was so. Oh my! Honestly, God, if shame was a sin, I would have probably gone to hell, fam. I can't even lie to you. That's how shameless I was. Oh my days! But
I don't think he had that much of a bad game, though. I think his game was, average. It wasn't great. It wasn't nothing special. It was average.
Go for it.
No,
I was gonna say, talk to me about that referee, because listen, that guy.
Anthony Taylor.
I'm not sure how many more games I can put up with him in charge of us, because it's actually becoming like he's from Greater Manchester, innit? I'm starting to think. There's something there.
Do you know how? So if I let you speak on that, do you know how to see on Anthony Taylor? Yeah? I said this in my video as well, and I'm going to say the exact same thing there. Once a referee is a talking point during the game, you have messed up. Yeah. You have actually once you're a talking point from a game, you can have a massive decision to make in the game. That is different. Do you know where I'm coming from? A massive, but once the referee is one of the primary talking points from a game, then you have messed up. I don't need to know. See, football, I don't need to know my referee's name. He's not meant to be seen. But it's true.
You don't care if your name is Kevin Friend or Mike Dean.
Innit?
Mike Dean loves the spotlight. He loves it. He's a bad bee. He loves it.
That's what I'm just for me. Once I'm starting to think about your name and all them extra bits and bobs, there's a problem. I don't want to talk about referees.
They recruit all of them, man.
Innit? You don't kick ball. You don't look. You are not pink. Do you understand? You don't look good. Nothing. You're not fast. You're not entertaining. Stay that way, bro. Don't put out your cards and making all sorts of noise. Get out. Do you know where I'm coming from? But I'm spitting. Two of you know I'm spitting. That's just how it is.
No, you are spitting. It's the chat, fam.
You're spitting. No, facts. Arrest. No. Arrest him, because in my opinion, Anthony Taylor and Mike Dean cut from the same cloth. They always want to be the talking point. And you know what I hate about Anthony Taylor? I hate it every time he does this and starts running away. I hate it when he does
Beyonce?
it. Yeah, like, who are you? Like I can't stand when he does that. Like, it's not about you today, my guy. It's really not about you. Do you know what I find so weird about English referees? Yeah, you look at the Arsenal match, right? I was watching the Arsenal match. I was watching the refereeing of that game. The refereeing of that game was beautiful. He just let the play run. He wasn't making any rash decisions. Like, if there was a yellow card, he'll let it play on, or like if there was a stone cold penalty, he'll let VAR look at it and stuff like that. Anthony Taylor and Mike Dean, they're bad bees. They are bad bees. They belong together. They're ridiculous. However, I ain't gonna lie. The Zuma penalty in question or whatever. I don't know if you guys have spoken about it. Did you guys think it was a penalty? Sorry. Did you guys think it was a penalty? Because I'm still. Do you know what? I don't think it was a penalty, because I think the first penalty against Gilmore was soft anyway. Yeah. But obviously, we're going to keep the consistency. I can see why, but I don't know.
I feel like Sterling's butt cheeks backed into my man's legs. You know how Sterling runs?
You already got clipped on Instagram. I don't know if you saw that thing, like it's powerful. That thing on Instagram like it's thousand likes. You're not tired of getting clipped, bro.
Bro, it's bum cheek tax. It's bum cheek tax.
Now, but do you know my thing with penalties here? My thing with penalties is. Oh, why is he echoing? I don't know if it's echoing. Anyways, my thing with penalties here is like the way I judge if something's a penalty or not is if that thing was not awarded for my team, how would I feel in it? If Zuma did that, if somebody else did what Zuma did, yeah, if somebody else would someone did, I would have actually wanted the penalty. Do you know where I'm coming from? Because I feel like it was a penalty offense. So in that case, then it's a penalty. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion.
I hear you. I thought it was a penalty too, but I only thought it was a penalty because of the soft one that was given before. Have you guys spoken about that Panenka?
He don't got Eden Hazard juice in it. You need Garden of Eden juice to do that. You're not on the same level, boss. Put down everything you.
Do you know what was so satisfying? Yeah, it's just the fact that Mendy just put his hand up like this, and he said, "Cheers, mate," and that was it. that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
It was nuts. Honestly, it was nuts. It's one of them moments where, listen, Aguero didn't have a great day. I want to talk about Man City as well a bit, but Aguero specifically, he obviously, even for their goal, his touch was awful. He didn't mean to pass it to Sterling. He meant to, like, I don't know what he was trying to do, but he just could not get the ball under control, and then Sterling took it off of him. And obviously the penalty was atrocious. But Man City themselves, right? Obviously now, it's funny because Man City fans will obviously, they're going to win the league. They'll want to dampen this down and say, oh, well, it doesn't matter. We're going to win the league anyway. But let's be having it right. You, man, expected to be celebrating today. This wasn't just any game for you. It was your opportunity to wrap up the title. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's have it right. That was your opportunity to be champions of England today. And I keep saying, if Chelsea are not in the title race to win it, and we can't decide it, we shall delay it. Yeah?
Period.
We will do something.
Period.
Don't ever miss it. Whether it's Tottenham and Leicester, whether it's here now, do you know what I'm saying? We get involved. We always do.
Period.
But Pep's tactics, right? Very confusing today with his team selection. Aguero and Gabriel Jesus up front. And then, you got Mendy. Was he in midfield? Sorry, he was on the
left, whatever.
He was on the left.
He
was on the left. You had Cancelo, you had Sterling, you had Torres.
It was weird.
I can't make a midfield out of that. Like, where's the central midfielders apart from Rodri? Where are the central midfielders? Serious now, big man thing. Where are they?
Well, the thing is, this is why let's not act like Guardiola don't do things like this.
This is too far from serious.
Yeah, but this is what
I was really wishing maybe he does this for the final or something or whatever.
Watch him play Mendy as a striker in the final. This is what he does.
I'm looking at this now. Even Google don't know where to place these brothers, right?
So
our lineup is like perfect and it's very clear who's where. Their lineup, on Google, they got Mendy in central midfield. Diaz, Laporte, Ake, and Rodri. That's your three with your holding midfielder. After that, Cancelo on right wing back, Mendy left wing back. But how are you playing wingers in what? They meant to be in the half spaces, but defensively.
Okay.
So maybe you're going Torres and Sterling in the half spaces with Aguero and Jesus up front. But like, surely you must know that, especially after Real Madrid in midweek. Transition-wise, you're just leaving Rodri out to die. Like, where are your midfielders to track back? Like, seriously, it just doesn't make, unless you're tucking. Obviously, I know he's going to try and tuck in the wing backs, and maybe Cancelo and Mendy will tuck in, and they'll make it a 6 because Rodri and then the wing backs tucked in and the 3 at the back, so you make it a 6 there. But I think you're just asking your players to do too much in terms of the mind. Is a very delicate thing.
It just seemed like he wanted to make sure everyone had enough games to get a Premier League medal, to be honest. Like chucking anyone in there. It was a bit weird. And you know what I hate? I hate when managers try match up the back three thing. Like, it doesn't work for everybody, my guy. You should have learned. You should have learned from Real Madrid.
I said Pep don't got juice like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
You ain't got the facilities, big man. You ain't got that.
You don't have the facilities.
You don't have the facilities.
Man. Yeah, simple, fam. You know, but we know this is what Pep does. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's not. Pep has done worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. You know what it is? Yeah, I can't lie to you. I'm just surprised. Like, I know everybody was going to rotate today. I'm just surprised that he did that kind of fuckery on a game where they could have won the league. I'm surprised. Do you know what I'm saying? I thought they were just going to.
I personally think neither manager wanted to show their cards first. None of them wanted to show their cards. So they both went in really cautious. Like, we don't want to bring out a strong team. We don't want to bring out our strongest tactics, let them work for it type thing. Like, neither one of them wanted to bring it. And then it was not until I think Pep made the first move, bringing on Foden and Gundogan. And then Tuchel said, yup, we going to win this bitch. Like, that's when things started getting cracking. Because that first half, I'm not going to lie to you, I struggled to keep my eye open. I struggled so hard up until the first goal. Then I was like, oh, okay, maybe.
And can we say
now? Yeah,
should not have been on the pitch because that tackle on Werner was dirt.
Facts.
So again,
the red card
Taylor,
challenge.
Yeah, and again, Anthony Taylor not awake. Do you know what I'm saying?
And VAR not awake too, because the VAR checked it. So I'm thinking,
how are you checking that and not sending them off?
Yeah,
studs are up. What are we doing here?
Like I said, honestly, this is a message to all English referees. If you want to be the center of attention, go and do modeling. Do you know what I'm saying? Go and sign up for Calvin Klein. Go sign up for one of them brothers. Don't come into the Premier League and start moving mad. Like, it's true. It is true. Honestly, this man is probably on the way back in this taxi or whatever the hell it is here. He's probably sat in the back seat saying, yeah, MAH, the Grand Dami and Anita are chatting about me right now. This is what we want. That's what we want.
Giving him that clout. But listen, though, the funny thing is that if he was trying to sabotage us, we was playing against 12 men today and we still won.
Yeah.
Simple.
Legit.
So, simple. Ziyech had more impact in the first half than Pulisic did the entire game. Can't wait for Havertz to get on the end of Ziyech's crosses. Yeah, it's true. Pulisic was not on it today. I don't know what happened to him. To
be honest, I feel sorry for the geezer because didn't he come out to ESPN and I was like, he's tired of having to fight or something like that. Like,
do you know what? Yeah, ESPN tried
ESPN. They tried.
Did they? Oh, no.
They tried to spin, like, they tried to, you know, they really did.
What did he really say?
I watched it. No, I watched the original interview. It's all about context, right? Every single professional footballer with any sort of ambition at this club, they should be frustrated if they don't start. They should be frustrated if they're not starting. So, of course, he's going to say he's frustrated. But the way they try to spin it is like, there's a rift between him and Tuchel, and it's a problem now with your emoji like this. No, it's not a problem. Like, I promise you. Yes, he's frustrated, and I don't want bench warmers. I keep saying this. Like, love and guidance to Barkley, but that brother was happy to be on the bench.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I
don't like players that are happy to be on the bench unless you are like 33, kicking on. And you're there for the experience and the leadership and the Gary Cahill and whatnot. Do you know what I'm saying? Where you unless you're doing up that thing, or John Terry won when we won the league under Conte, unless you're doing up that, you should be trying to get into the team. Because if you're not putting any pressure on the people ahead of you. So Pulisic, keep that frustration. Just channel that energy into a good performance and it's all blessed. That's what we want. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to see no brothers just picking up a wage and saying, oh yeah, I don't mind if I'm not starting. What's that all about?
I feel like that's what makes our team a lot better because everyone's really fighting for it, you know. Like everyone's fighting to prove that they belong in this team. And do you know what? Right, like one thing I've noticed is I'm not sure if many people picked up on this, but you see, this is totally off topic, but the Champions League win, Ziyech weren't in the pictures. Now I don't know why. And I don't think it's anything to do with transfers or nothing, but I find that so fugazi, man. I don't know. I wanted to bring it up today because I'm just a bit like, he wasn't celebrating. You didn't catch him on video with them, nothing.
Who was Ziyech?
Ziyech.
Nah, bro. Like, maybe he was doing the drugs test or smoking shisha or enjoying his life. Like, there's nothing to read into it. Honestly, I think he's just living life. By the way, Mason Mount wasn't in the pick either.
Wasn't he?
Yeah, that group photo. Mason Mount was in that.
He was in the video though.
He was in the video.
Listen, like some guys, just don't want to be involved, or maybe they're just like, you know what I'm saying? He could have been on it. You know, some guys, I think, who was it that used to play games before the match? Was it Hazard or something like? He used to play Mario Kart before the game. Like, he could have been anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, he could have been anywhere. Like, just it's not a problem.
To be fair, that's not fair for me because he could have probably been praying. You never know.
Honestly, anything could have been going on. So, like,
you guys have calmed my nerves.
Not a problem. It's not a problem.
The picture.
No, because you know what? I read into them things there. Like, I'm just thinking, I hope you're happy. I hope you're okay. And the celebration today was cute. You know, everyone came up to him today. Like, all the 11 players were really surrounding my boy. So I was just like, hope everything's okay. But anyway.
How can you not be happy when we're in the Champions League final? If I see one frown on everybody's face, I'm gonna slap them across them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even Tammy at the end of the game, just like.
But you know, do you know that meme, where it's smiling in the front but anger in the back? That's Tammy. That is Tammy. Like, come on.
I remember that meme, with the cover up, just like.
Yeah. More time you're angry.
Oh man, no, but honestly, like you're all getting the Champions League medal. Be happy. You know what I'm saying? Be happy now. Do you know what I'm saying? What if we win it? Monster said, Oil Boys is gonna be good tomorrow.
Oh, classical.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let me tell you something, right? Because you got Saj, you got Big Steve.
I thought Saj likes making appearances. Where is he?
No. Not today. What I said at the start was give them 24 hours to come respectfully. Do you know what I'm saying? Because just some respect for my team now. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see no more excuses and crying and whinging. I thought you was going to get knocked out to Porto, but you didn't, so that means Porto's shit. Or I thought you was going to get knocked out to Atletico, but then they didn't play well, so yeah, whatever. And then Real Madrid, but and then like Liverpool, but they're not doing that well. Just pay some respects, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Stop the excuses. Do you know what I'm saying? Every minute it's just excuses. These brothers just pulling them out their ass every 5 minutes, bro. Just stop. Just cut it out.
I don't know how people can still find excuses when it's just clear to see that teams struggle to score against us. No matter how good your firepower is, like Man City, their firepower is the best in England. Struggled against us. Liverpool struggle against us. Like people just need to allow it, man, and just put some respect on our names. Because I'm not even listening to any disrespect no more. I'm over it. I'm not listening to it no more. And people keep, I was one of those people that were like, I don't think we can beat City 3 times. I don't think we can do it in the league, in the FA Cup, and in the Champions League. But you know what? I'm quite sure that we're going to beat them in the Champions League final. I'm quite sure of it right now, because now I think Pep's going to overthink this. This L today, he's going to overthink it the same way he did with Liverpool. When he lost to Liverpool in January, he was overthinking the first leg in the Champions League, lost. Overthink the second leg, lost 3 times to Liverpool.
Liverpool beat them 3 times in a row when they were Centurions, correct? Exactly.
We can do it.
He's got a calculator and he's doing his mathematics and he's got a chalkboard and he's doing FBI investigation on the wall. I hope everything.
Everything.
I hope his head is hot.
Yes.
Watch him play Jesus at left wing back and put what's his name, De Bruyne, as an advanced, calculated, defensive, ultra attacking right wing back. That's what Pep does. It's funny, but that's what Pep does.
That's what he does.
He does.
What was that, fam? Honestly,
he does.
He's gonna come with the false 9 thing as well. Like I'm here for it.
I wouldn't be shocked. In fact, let me make a prediction now. Pep Guardiola in that game, yeah, he's going to play a 4-2-4. Just watch it. He's going to play a 4-2-4. Okay. Aguero, who's the striker, is going to play, and then Kevin De Bruyne is going to be ever so slightly behind. If it's not a 4-2-4 on paper, it's going to be a 4-3-3, and then the 4-2-4 is probably going to change up during the game. Watch him, because Pep overthinks things. How we're going to beat City in that final on transition. Watch. That's how we're going to win that final. Just watch. We're not getting to find extra time. We're not getting to penalties. That's how it's going to go down. Just watch it, fam.
And the Fernandinho red card.
I think he's going to play a 4-5-2. And try and put an extra man on the pitch. Just try and sneak him in, just try and sneak. Foden's small, innit? Like Phil Foden's a small guy. Just sneak him in there, and then halfway through the game, we'll be looking at pictures, counting their players. Like, hold on a second, bro. What's going on here? And Pep's just like, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, don't rule it out, man.
Somebody say in that Tuchel's trademark. It is Tuchel's trademark. All Guardiola does is copy the better managers, blood. See, he tried to copy him today and he failed bombastically, bro.
Let's not disrespect him.
He's a tactician. Like he's a master tactician. He's amazing.
Just a bit of slander. You're not allowed to slander a little bit.
This guy.
What happened to the entertainment? Jeez,
Matizia.
Have some fun. I'm
holding his glasses. I'm so dead.
Oh, man, listen, as false goalkeeper as well. I'm coming from. Have some fun.
Have some fun and slander. You know why I'm not trying to have some fun and slander? Because if they beat us in the Champions League final now, man's gonna be crying.
Where is that Champions League final gonna be?
I was on the BBC earlier today. It better be in England. Let me tell you that now. So. It better be coming back. You bring football home with me.
For me. Huh? They've messed things up for me. I had my hotel in Istanbul booked.
Bro, it's red listed, bro. You can't go to Istanbul and come back.
I'm actually quite annoyed. I booked the holiday in at the airport.
You find
Well,
Boris
how
Johnson.
do you get home, Anita, if you're going to Istanbul?
I'm not going. I've cancelled the hotel.
I'm not coming home.
And do you know what? The thing is, yeah, if we were playing someone like Porto in this final, yeah, if we were playing Porto, on my life, I'm staying in Istanbul. I'm staying there. Because I know for a fact that's a W. If we're playing Porto, I will stay in Istanbul. Watch.
Start up a whole new life.
Watch me. I'll even from Istanbul, I'll fly to Dubai and start a new life. You lot won't see me anymore.
Do you know what it is? Yeah? Do you know what the extra thing is? If the players go, they have to quarantine when they return for 10 days. Remember that this is meant to be the players' holiday before the Euros. That's not fair. In my opinion, that's rough.
Wow. Oh,
of
no.
course you got a quarantine. Red listed.
Well, anyway, that's what they paid for. They get paid hundreds and thousands of pounds a week.
Come on, man.
What? They get paid hundreds of thousands a week. My dad tells me this all the time. They get paid hundreds of thousands a week. What's the issue? What's the issue?
Oh God!
The thing is, they get paid hundreds of thousands. They could just be taking their COVID tests. What do you mean?
Pack up.
I will spray my girlfriend's perfume on you. Stop this now.
My dad always tells me these people are they paying your bills? They're meant to give us entertainment. Facts.
You know what's funny? Wait, Matisse, do you want to know what's actually really funny? I want you to say this. I was watching the game this afternoon. One of my friends that doesn't watch football. You know what he asked me? He said, how do you guys watch these grown-ass millionaires literally walking around the pitch and not score?
But you know, it's facts. You know, it's facts. How do we actually watch that happen, guys? I'm joking. Like, you know, like this is all bad. It's like it's all vibes here. Like I'm joking.
Look, why
no, seriously, they do need a holiday.
Hold on. So people are not wearing shorts, man. No. You don't do that. I'm wearing shorts. Relax. These are shorts. Don't try that.
You're so tall.
Your audio is very echoey. I'm gonna mute you. Just mute yourself for a bit. Let's see if it comes back to normal.
Is it me?
Matisse, you need to press Big Bald Steve after this. Listen, he tried to bet me 1,000 English sterling Queen's pounds on Big Six in front of 2,500 people. I didn't take the bait though. I didn't take the bait. You think I'm betting £1,000 on the Champions League final? Are you crazy? What would you have done it, Dami?
Yes.
No, you wouldn't have. Don't try it.
I wanted to do it. I would have done it.
No, you wouldn't have.
To be honest, you can
you would
bet
have been deported
£1,000
the next day if the team get it wrong.
But the thing is, you can bet £1,000 and just go missing. No problem.
In front of 2,500 people, you want me to go missing? How?
2 weeks, you won't hear from me. Everyone will forget. It's fine.
No,
man. Everyone will forget.
No, you can't go missing.
You go on holiday, you go to Dubai with your girlfriend, come back, everyone has forgotten. You're fine.
You can't go missing. Nah, you can't.
You don't. I'm shameless. I am so shameless. I'll do it.
They're shameless, and then they're doing that. It's like my mentions will be full. You
guys have over like how many K followers, please? I'm not another. I could go missing. I know wherever.
Yeah, it was almost 3,000 people.
Block plus Sky Sports. You're not hiding.
Listen, you can see me on Sky Sports. That is absolutely fine. But guess what? You still won't find me.
But let me say,
Matisse has gone.
I did say to him, if you can,
Matisse,
I did say to him, you can
hear you, fam. Your internet has gone, fam. Honestly, you're finished.
Oh my God, he's paused as well. Bless him.
Yeah, and now he's back.
No, you're not.
Now he's back.
Mama.
No, but for real, yeah. I said to him, if you wear the Chelsea top, if you lose, that would be we can do that, wear each other's tops. But he was like, nah, we're not doing that.
You'd rather bet £1,000 than wear a Chelsea top.
Yeah, like
Money gang.
Money guy.
Money gang.
It's that Saudi money. What formation where we are playing after Hudson-Odoi came on? Was it a 3-4-3? That looked good. We should play that more.
The same formation.
The
exact same formation. It's just that Hudson-Odoi was way more direct. Way more.
Oh man, when he scored, oh man.
I could have come to tears, you know. That's my guy, man. I could have come to tears.
Oh, when he scored, I was so excited. I was like, no way did Hudson-Odoi just get the winning goal. Then he said that his knee was offside.
Guys, I'm so sorry. Have you spoken about Timo Werner constantly being offside?
Yeah,
Has that been discussed? Okay.
Yeah,
because one thing I don't understand is, for that entire move for Hudson-Odoi's offside goal, that entire move from the pass before the pass, Timo was offside the whole time, and he didn't bother getting back on. And I think it's a problem. It is a huge problem.
Well, listen, if you got that kind of pace, you need to be on side.
You have to be on side. And I don't even doubt his pace at all. Like, I feel like even if he's on side, he's burning everyone.
Yeah.
He's burning everyone. He doesn't have to be offside. Do you know what? I'm going to leave him alone. I still love him. It's just tough love at the moment. It's a love-hate relationship.
Do you know what it is, yeah? Like, he's like Vardy, innit? He could be banging in goals, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of long.
Also,
my audio is looking mad curry as well.
Ends, fam. You just need to go on a few jogs in Croydon, a few jogs in Hackney, and you get where you're coming from. Just give it that time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, for me, when it comes down to this game, I just thought, like I said, the comeback is huge. I think mentally, this team they just keep going up new gears. When you beat Real Madrid, that's another gear. When you win at the Etihad, don't forget how hard it is to win here. When we win here, it's usually a big statement. Like, remember Ivanovic's goal when we won here? And then also Conte as well when we won here?
Wait, I'm so sorry. He's distracted me. Like, I'm really sorry. That was so distracting.
Why, Dami?
Did you saw that as well? It wasn't just me, right?
Yeah, it was Dami. And now he's muted himself.
Well, no. It was an issue I was having with my laptop.
I thought you was blinking with the screen.
Literally, like, I was like, what?
Errors from my end. Please.
Yeah, but seriously, like, usually when we win at the Etihad, it's usually a big statement in the league. Like Mourinho masterclass, Ivanovic scoring, and then obviously Diego Costa behind me. Was it Diego? Yeah, Diego Costa, Willian, and Hazard with their goals in the context. Like, Etihad is. I'm not gonna lie. I feel different when we, like, if you win here, it feels special because it's not easy to come here and win. Do you know what I mean? It's really not. Like Pep City is a tough outfit to come and play against. So for us to come and win it, I think, again, for this team, big statement. And remember, by the way, can I just bring up before we wrap up? Do you remember our big game record against the top six at Christmas? Oh my good gracious!
We were getting over like I was going to say something so bad. Let me just. Well,
we were getting clapped.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we were impregnated.
Lee would say, literally, we would just get to the stadium, bend over, they put a glove over, and they just go in. You know, I'm coming from.
Oh my god, that was so vulgar. Oh my god.
This team was proper pregnant from at Christmas.
Why you say they were pregnant? What happened now? They give birth.
It was ridiculous. Like, top six, we couldn't beat anybody. But now Liverpool on the hit list, City, Tottenham, but we count them. Yeah, Tottenham. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've flipped that on his head, and now we got Arsenal. Even though I guess technically they count, but also they don't. Leicester as well. If you want to sneak them in there, like, we got a chance. Yeah, we got a chance to really flip it. The only team we didn't flip it against was Man United, I think. Everybody else got flipped. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like first half of the season, and it's like peekaboo bitches. Second half, like, you don't know who we are, fam. It's just a whole different thing, whole different setup. Let me see what's going on here in the chat. That was so specific from Dami. Yeah, Dami, yeah, he is wild. I don't know what he said in this video.
I got this from a Lee Gunner stream. I was live with him.
Oh, and yeah. Lee, by the way, Lee is taking some serious. Obviously, Arsenal are taking some L's, but his opinions are taking some serious W's right now because Arsenal, after getting knocked out of the Europa League, I've never seen so many people Arteta out in my life. Raw. It's almost like me and Toby was speaking facts. Telling you, bare Arteta out, people. It's actually nuts. But talk to me just before we go. Arsenal Wednesday. What do we hope for? What do we look forward to? Because I'm gonna have a few Arsenal fans on in the build-up, and I don't want to pity them because their season is over and it's probably the worst season they've ever seen. But do we just not need to go over there and absolutely clap them 3-0? Minimum, we need to. If this was aggregate, we need to say the first leg was at the Emirates, and we need to go and get that back. Do you know what I mean?
I hear that. I hear that. I want to see nothing but a W. Even if I would even take a measly 1-0. Let's not waste all of our energy on them, man. Like, I don't even mind going out there just getting a measly 1-0. A 3-0 will be justice, though. I won't mind that, but it's ours to lose. Ours to lose. Can I just say, someone in the comments says, Anita has slandered Rudiger, Jorginho, Cho, Werner, and Mount. What is she? You're a liar. I have not slandered any one of them apart from Jorginho, and these two up here rightfully put me in my place. Rudiger, I've been backing him since 2018. Callum Hudson-Odoi has been my guy since 2017. Werner, you go and watch my Sky Sports videos, my Premier League videos, where I disgraced myself backing this man. Mount, I've never said a bad word about that guy, so you can shut your dirty mouth. I hate when people lie on my name. Don't lie on my name. Don't lie on my name.
Anita's very honest, you know. You don't need to lie on her name. She'll tell you, you know.
I'll tell you the truth. I was slandering Jorginho in January. These two came and said, watch the game. And I watched the game and he scored. You know,
someone said Matisse and Dami and Anita renounced their wrongful Ziyech agendas. Bro, I already made my video apologizing. Do you not remember when I was made that? Maybe you didn't see it. I'm going to pin all my Twitter videos and make a thread. Yeah. But let me tell you something though, about this, right? Because people like to go back to old tweets and all this kind of stuff. I don't delete my tweets, but that's the first thing. Second thing is, if you're in this chat and you're trying to tell me you rated every single man in this squad that's doing well, you're a dirty liar. You're a liar. You're a liar, cheating bastard. You deleted your tweets and you lied. You lied. Nobody in this fan base rated everybody because it's not possible. End of discussion.
You're muted, Dami.
He's always muted.
Because I don't know. I think the echo is coming from Matisse or somewhere. I don't know because I'm muted and I don't know. It's a bit mad. But like I said, people like to advance search and put. I don't see. This is something the three of us, none of us here doing it. We don't delete tweets, blood. I don't delete my tweets. Listen, that's my watch. Sorry. Listen, but for me, like personally, you're not gonna catch me deleting tweets. People, honestly, today it's just that I was not ready to get cooked. If not, that's yet to was staying up because he wasn't even that good. He just done what he needed to do today, and he got the shut up, man. And then he got what he wanted to do. You know, so my watch keeps on moving mad. But listen, for me, at the end of the day, like I keep saying, you're not gonna catch me deleting tweets and all them things. If you say you rate, I'm a team said, if you rate every single person, go to hell.
And also, people can understand you're allowed to tell a player or let a player know that they didn't play well in a game. 2 months ago, I said Mount didn't play well in a match. He didn't. Yeah, Werner has been playing well for weeks. He hasn't. What do you want to do? Go on. What exactly do you want to do? And do you know what? If it bothers you that much, you don't need to watch me. You know? Continue subscribing to this channel, of course, 100%. But when I'm here, you don't have to watch me. You don't have to watch me. You know when I'm going to be here. You don't have to watch me. Yeah, I'm sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired of you narcissistic men coming in my comments telling me how to move. Yeah, I'm going to move how I want to move. And that's how I always have been. And that's how I'm always going to be. Do you understand? Yeah, please. Thank you. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Like, men will tell me, "Oh, was you not saying 2 weeks ago that we should sell Cho?" Fam, if I want to sell Cho, I'm selling him for the battle of his career. What do you mean? We're talking about getting Sancho. There's even things about us getting Salah. I don't want Cho to rot on the bench. We need to sell him. What's wrong with you people? Some of you. God. Anyway. I love you guys, but please don't tell me how to move. I'm begging you, please.
This is why she's Queen Anita, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Stop.
How does she
Matisse, you're muted.
I know, I muted myself just to give you the stage. How does she go from ripping into everyone and be like, oh, thanks?
I I love people. I love people. I love everyone who tunes into this. Like, honestly, like we can't do this without you lot. But don't ever tell me how to move. I move how I want to move. Come on, man. It's annoying.
Oh, have you guys talked about Madrid media using Hazard as scapegoat instead of bro? That was after Real Madrid. You know what I'm saying? Man's not going to focus on that anymore. We've moved on from that. That's as far as I'm concerned. Unfortunately, that's Hazard's problem. He doesn't play for my club. Who deserves new contracts at centre back? AC, a no for me. I think maybe are you reacting to what happened today, or did you always think that? For me personally, I think AC should get a new contract just for the fact, at least market value. I've said it before. If this team keep defending the way they defend, I think they can all stay and they can all get new contracts. If we win the Champions League, I can't really say to them leave. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't do it. We're gonna wrap up now as well. But before we do, Dami, let them know where to find you. Final thoughts, my brother.
All right, listen. It's your boy, the Grand Glam on W settings, energy settings, elated settings, going to bed because he's an old tired man settings. But listen, stream banging as per usual. You know, I'm coming from. Big up to every single one of you that tuned in today. Obviously, I put out my match reviews out on my channel. 5-minute compact reviews. You know them ones, innit? As per usual, always out there. Check out the gram. Check out the TikTok. Check out the everything. You know what I'm saying? Every social media platform is just the Grand. I don't know if Matisse linked me anywhere or anything. You know, I'm coming
description, and now in the chat as well. Victor,
be sure to click that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? If not, we will not. I don't want to get deported. So just pattern the subscription. We just hit 4K. You know what I'm saying? We hit 4K a few days ago. I'm trying to get to 5K and improve that camera quality. Let's keep it moving. Big up to my people. But
thank you, Victor. Thank you so much, Victor, once again. So Victor's putting in the links, guys. So make sure you do that. The links are in the description as well. Anita's Twitter's there. Anita, let them know where to find you. Any content coming up, me darling. Let's go.
Hi guys. So you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at FLWN_. If you are currently, offended by my current words before, and you're currently typing up a DM, don't send it. I will thank you. Don't send it. Don't send it. I'm so sick and tired. After every stream I do, I think you were wrong when you said this. I don't give a heck. I don't give a heck. But just backspace. But yeah, you can find me on Gold Diggers as well. Oh, thank you, Victor. You can find, but it's goal with a as a goalpost. You can find me on Gold Diggers as well for all the ladies who love football, and you can find me on the Football Terrace as well, where sometimes I do a Chelsea stream, and you can find me. You can find me in a lot of places. I just can't put it in my head at the moment. But yeah, you can find me in a lot of places. Yeah. And you can also find me when we play against Leicester at home. I'm going to the match. Confirmed.
Jeez. Oh, that's going to be mad.
I'm going to the match. I'm going to be, live and direct. I haven't been to a home match in time. I can't believe I'm going. I'm so happy.
I will speak after the stream.
Dami's got some negotiations to take place. But yeah, wow. Okay. For someone who said, "Where's Dami's Twitter?" The Grand Dam, same name. We keep it easy for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Look. Hold on. Look at this. You see the names on the screen? That's where the Twitter is at. So whatever the name of the channel is the name of the Twitter, is the name of the Instagram.
Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
You're not gonna see Dami called, I don't know, anything different. I can't even think right now. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm still twisted from the wind.
Call me the Grand Pratt fam.
Nah. Big up yourselves. Make sure you smash the like button on the stream. It's been another absolute stellar episode of W's only settings, whatever it is. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just too easy on these streets. To the point where I didn't even have any apple juice today because I didn't have any left. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just too. I just didn't have it. Honest to God, I'm starting to look a bit mad going into Tesco buying up this apple juice so often because we just keep winning. So Chelsea, either you might not get or we can get sponsored. It's not a problem. I've been talking about it enough. Feel free to send man a box, send man a crate. you know what I mean? Don't be shy. You know where my email is. Do not be shy.
I mean, same here. Do you know what I'm saying? Anything as well.
Oh my God. Smash the likes. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe to the channels. Make sure you follow up the man them. Make sure you follow up the gal them. Make sure you cheer on the Chelsea them. Make sure you're here tomorrow at 10 p.m. for the Oil Boys, where me and Monster will be taking back. Well, I don't know. We might forgive them for their sins. We'll see. We will see. That's what the show will be about. We will forgive them for their sins or not. We'll see. Saj and Big Steve. We will see you guys in a bit. Roll on Arsenal. We've got some special guests lined up. I'm not going to tell you who yet because I'm going to be a dickhead. Bye.
Perfect.